Gin Rummy is a two-person card game in which each player is dealt 10 cards. The object of the game is to form these 10 cards into melds or groups. You'll have 2 melds of 3 and a meld of 4. A meld can consist of runs or sets. A run is all cards of the same suit, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on and so forth. And a set is all cards of the same value, so all 3s or all 4s, so on. To begin, the dealer deals 10 cards to each player. After this, he flips one card face up. This pile will be known as the burn pile. And then he sets the rest of the cards face down. This will be known as the stock pile. The opponent of the dealer has the option to pick the card that is placed face up. If he does not want it, he has to say it, and then the dealer has the option to pick it. The dealer picks the card, he picks up the card, and places one card down. If he doesn't want it, then the opponent draws from the stock pile. The players then take turns drawing from either the burn pile or the stock pile, and returning a card down. The first player to get gin or create all 3 melds wins. Okay, this version of Gin Rummy is known as knocking. In knocking, a player does not have to have full gin to tap out. Any cards not placed in a meld are known as deadwood cards. Deadwood cards are assigned point values, and these are what add up to 100. Each card is worth its face value except for face cards, which are worth 10 each. When a player taps out in knocking, he lays forth his melds and puts his deadwood cards to the side, and these points are added up. A meld in knocking has to have at least 3 cards. Unlike in gin, you do not have a certain set of melds you have to have. You can have 2 sets of 4, or a set of 3 and a set of 5, or a set of 4 and a set of 5. Once a player knocks and places out all of his melds, his opponent then lays forth his cards and places them into what melds he can. He takes any deadwood cards he has and plays them on the knocking player's melds, and then the knocker can do the same. The idea of this is to get your points down as low as possible. Once the players are done placing cards, the deadwood points are tallied up. The game continues on like this until a player reaches 100, and then the opponent wins.